and ladies, welcome internet back to another live stream. We're back at it. Let's go. Get grounded here. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Universe, thank you, Source. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you for all my privileges, and thank you for the ability to live stream. Thank you for my genetic gifts. Please allow me to say and do the things I need to say within this live stream, as you always do within every live. Please allow me to say and do the things I need to do in order to bring positive energy here, right now, today. All right, let's go. If you're subscribing to the channel, then you already know what's up. You already know what the goal is. But if you're not a subscriber, I'm going to give you a real quick, brief rundown. This channel is the documentation of me looking myself in the mirror and realizing that I am the creator of the majority of my problems. And if I really want my life to change for the better, I need to take the time to clean my mirror and then look in the mirror and realize what my problems are with brutal honesty. And by me doing that and broadcasting the process, the transmutation of me becoming the best that I possibly can be going from the lowest self to the highest self. I hope that it motivates today. I know that it'll motivate other people. This is my purpose. That is why I'm so strict on clicking live every day. We have been live every single day since April 2nd, 2025. I started daily uploading content every day since February 8th. The original goal of the YouTube channel was to do 100 push-ups every day for a year. That spiraled out of control in a good way, because we have done way more than that. We started doing 100 push-ups every day. Then once I hit my first 50 subscribers, it was around the end of March, beginning of April. We started live streaming on April 2nd, to be specific, with 51 subscribers to be specific. April 2nd, not April 1st, because we're not a damn fool. We started live streaming every day, and that was 206 days ago now. So we've been live for 206 days straight. And in that time, I've done over 55,000 reps on live stream. I'd say that about 10,000 were on video, the rest were live stream. We are now at a total of 68,000 full range of motion push-ups completed. We are also at 330 subscribers. The goal by the end of the year, that has been crushed already, is to do 500 push-ups and to hit 100,000 push-ups by the end of the year. Alright. So, with that all being said, let's start this stream. I'm starting to think logically again. We're going back down that rabbit hole of thoughts we've had before, where I'm starting to think I need to train smart. Your boy has calculated it. There are 68 days left in the year. If I take 10 days to rest within those 68 days, we have 58 total days to complete 32,000 push-ups. Jason Jr., thank you for the subscription. Where we at here? If you take 32,000 divided by 58, what's the number on that? I forgot. Okay, 32,000. Divided by 58, not 68. 68 would be if I took every single day and I worked through every day. Okay, so if I take 10 rest days, by the end of the year, we have to do 551 push-ups every other day that we are not taking a rest. Heaven bless. I also calculated it ever since the beginning of September. So we switched our original goal. We're doing multiple things. We started doing push-ups at first, then I started doing other things. We're back to the push-ups. with the goal of hitting 100,000 push-ups. This was not the original goal. I set this goal at the beginning of September, about the end of August, to be specific. Within that time, I've done 24,111 push-ups. So since the beginning of September to now, we're just shy of 25K. And if you do the math on it, 24,111 divided by 20 or 54, which is how many days it's been, that is 446 push-ups. I'm moving at a daily average of 446 push-ups. Heaven bless. And that's even with the last like 10 days of me slacking a bit. So the thought I'm having here is I'm liking the numbers. We're moving good. I need to be logical. My arms are just starting to get wore out. I have to admit, it's been 54 fucking days of me hammering this out. So 54 days, and within 54 days doing 24,000 push-ups, obviously the arms are going to feel it a little bit. I'm admitting it. Damn it. So we're going to give into the thought. We're going to be logical. The only way for me to truly get to where I want to go, I got to take at least 1, maybe 2 days off. We'll be fine. We'll still hit that goal of 100,000 by the end of the year. I just think that if I take the rest, I'm going to start performing a little bit better, and we'll get back on track. I don't like where I'm at here. My arms are just not feeling too good, and I understand logically I got to take a step back here. All right, where we at? Could you befriend a lonely marsupial? I don't even know what that means. That makes me feel like an idiot. Bro, doing a seminar. Good luck, fella. Yes, sir. Favorite pizza combination? I'd say banana peppers and pineapples. Call that shit pineapple. Original creation here. Yeah, get disgusted. Shout out to whoever subbed. We're now at 340. I promise I'll do some push-ups here soon. Alright. Let's go. What is this YouTube chat service saying? Yep. That's a bot. Yes. Pineapples and banana peppers. Best combination in the world. Get disgusted. Try it first. Alright, I need to grab water real quick. Just get grounded here. Everybody knows what's up. This dude is a psycho. It is 3:52 in the morning and I choose to wake up early to do hundreds of push-ups. I might just be him, brother. I'm just him. Alright. Let's go. Venom effect. Beast. He's actually a really insightful, wise guy. Read that wrong. He's actually a really wise, insightful guy who wants to help others. You know it, brother. Thank you for joining. We'd love to see Venom Effect in the chat. Brother is killing it on the YouTube. Killing it with the game. He says he wants the subs, and he fucking means it. One of the people that actually means what they say by putting the action in. I've seen this guy live pretty much every hour of the day. Inspiring me to do better. As I burn out slightly, we're starting to mention rest. I don't like that. Slight burnout, because I will never burn out. I see Venom Effects channel, and I see the consistency, and you know what? I'm motivated. It makes you want to get back into it. I want to do better. I almost did 2 streams today. We almost did 2 streams. One late at night and one now. But I decided to crash instead like a loser. Bad mentality. If I would have got up and streamed, we would have gained more subs. It is what it is. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and all is well. It's okay to have a rest day, but it's not okay to feel like it's okay. So we're exactly where we're meant to be and all is well. Forgot where I was going with this. All right. Start doing push-ups. I apologize if I slack on the chat a bit. Go play with your Barbie dolls. What? Oh, you talked about that one guy? Kikis. What are my thoughts on blindfolded cliff jumping? I'd say that's a wild. That's a wild experience. Maybe one day I'll try it if I'm feeling low and I want some adrenaline. That's one of the things you got to be like accepting of the worst case scenario. You got to be grounded and very happy with your life. Not the opposite. You would think the opposite. Nay. If I ever go blindfolded cliff jumping, it's because I feel like life is good. Everything I've completed life. And I'm like, you know what, God, let's go for a little adventure. You want me to jump off the cliff? Let's get it. If this is how I'm meant to die, legendary. And then when I don't die, heaven bless. All right, let's start doing push-ups. Cat, please get off the laptop. Let's go. I appreciate the watch time of anybody. I don't mind what people say. The seeds will be planted either way. All right, we'll start doing push-ups. Appreciate Jason being here. I appreciate Venom Effect. Everything. How many chicken nuggets can I eat in one sitting? Shit. It all depends on the sauce you get. It all depends on what kind of chicken nugget. Yeah, I feel like I can handle 50 piece. Slight 50 piece. Let's go. Ever tried doing a rap battle with a dribble? You're asking the wrong Slim on that one. You gotta ask Mr. Marshall Mathers. How many chicken nuggets can you eat, Jason Jr.? Let's go stand up. Great question, Jason Jr. I'm going to assume, I apologize if I'm wrong. I'm going to assume you're on the younger side from the questions you're asking. And I like to lead the youth in a positive direction. I feel as if there's a lot of valuable time that I've wasted. This is somewhat my story here. There's a lot of valuable time that I wasted doing unnecessary actions. You're 28. That is depressing. Moving on. My apologies. So I feel as if there's a lot of valuable time I wasted throughout the youth. And I'm simply just trying to make up
For the time that I feel I should have been looking reality in the face, I've forced myself to stay in the comfort zone, and because of that, I lacked character development, needed character development. And so, as a payment to the Lord to make up for that, as a payment for all my blessings I have, things like the dream car obtained at a young age, etc., etc., I do a lot of push ups. I'm just trying to be the best that I could be so I can make up for the times that I slacked. And then by me doing it, I hope that it motivates somebody else to do the same thing. All right, enough yapping. Warm up set done. Let's go. It's going to 4 a.m. now. I'd like to fucking apologize for the language. Get laser focus. Let's get serious. Not sure. Oh, I see. Venom effect going to war for me. I appreciate Big Dog defending me. I can sense the sarcasm out of Jason now. Doesn't actually think I'm a psycho. Let's go. God is good, but there must be a better way. No, there is no better way than God, brother. No better way but to hold the faith and be a good person. All right, let's go. Heaven bless. I'm only doing 100,000 push-ups because that's fucking badass. How many people on the planet could say they've done 100 push-ups, let alone within 1 year? And like I said, this wasn't the goal of the whole year. Imagine if it was. I might have been able to hit 200,000. There's layers of confidence that get built through this, so people don't understand. All right, let's go. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers, brother. It's all positive vibes, all good energy. I have a purpose. People may not understand it, but there's a voice within that yearns for the trenches. I yearn to be here doing push-ups. This is my purpose. I refuse to let anything bother me. This is another thing. As a streamer on the internet, detached. No words on a screen are gonna hurt my fucking feelings or deter what I feel inside. Some people come in here and try to put me down. I refuse to fold. Do I think we are in Satan's little season? Very interesting question. No. I'd say there's a spiritual war. In the times that it may feel as if evil, or you'd say Satan, is winning. Good is doing better than you think. Right. Believe in the good things coming here. Come on. Just gonna slow you down. I'm understanding my limits. I'm setting a boundary. I'm gonna hold myself back a bit. Whatever I do in the stream, I do. I'm gonna probably end it around 5 a.m. So we got an hour. And then we're going to do some math on it. I'll be live every day, always. No days off, no excuses. It's been 207 days. We have switched from pull-ups or push-ups to pull-ups and push-ups to pull-ups, dips, and push-ups to all three and squats, to me running miles, to me holding planks, back to push-ups. That's where we're at now. And I'm realizing I just gotta take a couple days off. 1-2 days, let the arms just regenerate a bit, be back at it. I bet I could do a lot in one set, but I'm gonna be smart. Let's regenerate just a hair and then get back into consistency flow. I just want to be able to consistently hit the daily average we gotta hit. We're moving at an average of 446 every day. That is just about the pace I need in order to hit 100,000 by the end of the year. But the more that I keep slacking with streams, like possibly this one, where I only do like 1 to 200 push-ups, even if I hit 300, that's still behind the daily average. I just make it a little bit harder on myself. Right now, I understand my body needs a rest. I've overdone it just a bit. I feel as if I would be at that daily average, but we decided that one stream to do 444 in one set, and then we never really properly rested. I'm just going to be honest. So we just got to give ourselves just a bit. We'll get back on pace, and instead of shooting for that huge number in one set again, we'll do what we're doing here, pace it by tens, and we'll start to up the rep count. It doesn't matter, truly, all of this is just the documentation of how I'm getting there. It doesn't matter. I just know that 100,000 push-ups will be completed. And truly, only other people that could judge me and how I got there are other people that got to 100,000 push-ups. We got a whole lot of people on the internet that will be judging. They don't even fucking do anything. They can't even hit 100, let alone do it every day for 10 months. It's just about what I've done. Almost every day of the year I've done 100 push-ups. There's only been 3 days I took off, and that's just because we've been doing other things. And the first day I failed, we made up for it by doing 300 push-ups the next day. It truly doesn't matter doing 100 push-ups every day when there's 365 days in a year and we're at 68K. You do the math on it. The numbers are up, baby. We're putting in the effort. I push myself to my absolute limit, and you cannot say that I am not. It's as simple as that. Let's go 40 reps done. Feeling good right now. It's good vibes. Awfully tired. It took me a lot to get up out of bed. I was almost in a state of paralysis. What finally got me going is the furnace kicked on. That little bit of noise, I was able to get up out of my paralysis. I got to develop through that. It's just pretty much what I asked for. I asked God to put me in that position. Everybody has felt it in their life. It's that position where you're, let's say, super tired. You don't want to get up. You have something to do, but you're fatigued and you just don't want to get up and do it. But you have to do it, and you end up doing it. It's in that state of trying to get up and do it, but you just are struggling to. That uncomfortableness of, damn it, I really need to sleep, but I gotta get this done. That vibe, I try to get to that point as much as I can, because there's really no way to train that except for just being in those uncomfortable moments. The more I can feel that and overcome it, the easier it is to overcome in the future. So the next time I feel that experience, I have experience in overcoming that experience. Heaven bless that kitty. What's up, baby? It's a good kitty. Let's go. 10 more, that'll be 50 reps. We're moving pretty slow. I'm doing a whole lot of yapping, not gonna lie. Cool. At that point where I'm pretty much stretching the days out in terms of like trying to milk the rest I get, it just doesn't make sense. What we're gonna do is just take a day, maybe 2 off from doing the push-ups, so we can get back on track here and actually hit that goal of 100K by the end of the year. Instead of trying to stretch myself too thin, I just got too much going on. So like, this is all I do. If I had all the time in the world to stream, it'd be a different story. But I gotta be there for other people. And that's not a bad thing. I love it. I'm not complaining. But there's a lot of energy in the things that I do off stream. The arms are needed. I can't burn myself out too much. So we're just gonna be smart about this. I'm probably going to take tomorrow, maybe the day after, who knows, we'll figure it out. We're gonna take some days off here. We're gonna recuperate. So we can get back on track. We start to kill this shit again. Let's go. I'm gonna be a better person, not only for me, but for other people. And simply put, there's moments I'm not proud of. There's moments where I slip up. I say things I don't really mean. Or I don't say what I truly mean in the moment. And I let it build up inside. And then I let it out in a way that is just disrespectful. But we move, we conquer what we feel inside. We cut off all energy that does not reside with who we need to be. God's going to force who needs to be here. If I put blockages up, I tend to be a little over independent. I don't really trust people. People just suck. I hate to say it. But the majority are not willing to face their own problems. They say they want to change, but they don't put in any fucking action. Then they act like they know all the answers because they have an all of a sudden newfound spiritual awakening. Bullshit. You cannot be a shit person and all of a sudden act like you're fucking God himself because you believe otherwise. You may preach, say a whole lot of good things, but it's your character that matters. And if you're saying one thing and acting like another way, you simply just aren't a good person. Okay. Shout out to whoever just said hi. Let's go. Send the energy I want to receive. When you realize that what you believe in is what you're going to receive, and that the energy you give out is what you're going to get. Life should be a lot better for you. It should fucking click. You should have an epiphany thoughts. You should be able to reprogram your life in a positive way. Get over your own emotions. When it truly clicks for you, life will become better. I would never do things like borrow money from somebody, then choose to lie to that person. I'm just gonna be fucking honest. Or I'm gonna put myself in a position where I'm not gonna fucking borrow money in the first place because I can actually be independent. But some people, life hits them good. Mistakes are made. I'm not judging. I only judge the people that send out an energy that they don't want to receive. You wouldn't want to give out $40 and then have somebody lie to you over and over again about how they're going to pay it back. So why are you doing that to me? That's just an example. I got a million fucking examples. We're not going to get into it. If you're a shit person, if you're sending out weird energy to anyone, that energy is going to come back to you. So it's really that simple. Are you okay with what you're sending out being done to you? Most of us aren't answering or taking the time to question, let alone answer. And a lot of us are too okay with disrespecting other people with a self-centered focus. If somebody's willing to be there for you, you should at least feel somewhat obligated to make sure that you're there for them. Especially if they admit that they're in a low point. You gotta understand people have free will. Not everybody cares as deep as you do. That's why you gotta cut off energy, because that doesn't seem to resonate. The people that send energy your way that you wouldn't want to send their way because you feel disrespectful, you gotta get away from them. Protect your own spirit. And if anybody is pressed by me saying this shit, me simply stating reality, you should probably take the time to look in the mirror, but I would also scrub and clean the fuck out of your mirror first. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I had to learn these lessons myself. That's why I preach them, because they're so damn important. I seen the past. I seen where I could have been negatively. If I fed into bullshit. So I'm trying to protect anybody from getting there. Believe in the good things coming. Be a good person. And send out the energy you wish to receive. You may not get it back at first. You may be a good person, and because of that, the universe is going to send you bullshit. But Let me elaborate. Because you're a good soul and you're able to handle it, there's two balls of energetic karma. And you're like a brick wall that's able to take a bad ball of energy, it comes rolling down and it hits you, bam. That negative action, whatever hurts most people's feelings, it hits you, boom. And you're able to detach from the situation, not take it personally, and not take the energy that hits you and send it into somebody else. You're able to transmute it, kill with kindness, and put it into a good energy ball. And the energy that may have went on for years is negative karma. Let's say somebody insulted this person and then that person insulted this person, and that just went on for years. And eventually it came to you. And instead of you insulting another person, you stood there, you smiled. And you said a compliment instead. You killed with kindness. Bam, that energetic ball of karma just died. It's like a snowball. If you're packing snow into a ball and you start to roll it. You start to roll it down the hill and it gets out of control. You're at the bottom of the hill. Boom! The snowball hits you, the bad one, and it just explodes. It was so big you honestly should have died from the shit, but it exploded instead. Alright. Heaven bless. Appreciate whoever just subscribed. Let's go. Let's continue the journey, people. The more effort I put in, the higher the numbers will be. I'm detached from the analytics, but I do want to put enough effort in. Nay, I have put enough effort in to where I hit 100K push-ups and 500 plus subs by the end of the year. That is our goal here. I'd also like to get my watch time up a bit. In order to do that, I gotta start streaming more. Let's go. I'm gonna do 111 tonight, then I'm gonna call it there. MMA, let's fucking go. Love to see the brother in the chat. Always in the trenches. Never fool. I say I want to be something. I put the effort in. And not, there isn't a motherfucking soul on the planet that can say I am not putting effort in. If they do, everybody knows that they're a damn fool. All you gotta do is look at the fucking YouTube account. Check the whiteboard, baby. Come on. By me being on the grind constantly, me becoming the best that I can fucking be, it makes people like you look better. That's my fucking dog. Come on. I refuse to fool the arms or fatigue. I've come to the conclusion. I admitted it today. We're going to switch things up a bit. We're moving at a pace of 446 push-ups daily, and that's with the slack. Let's just fucking slack a little bit more, let the arms fully recover like they need to. And we'll come back, maybe 100K by the end of the year, membership benefits by the end of the year. Let's go. Most people could even do 100 push-ups if they're paid to. Every day. That's what choose to get up early. Dead tired. In a paralysis. It takes me fucking 20 minutes to even get out of bed. I choose to get up and exert enough energy to do 100 push-ups. Full range of motion. The mindset that I need this shit. I do it so often it becomes nothing. I don't have the time to do anything else. It's where God needs me to be. I don't need any other information. I don't need nothing. But the grind, faith in myself, and love from those I care about. I can't call when I'm live streaming. I sent a text on Discord. I'm about to be done streaming anyhow. Big coat. Alright, come on. That's 100 done. Let's go. It's a high chance it's going to be our final set of 11 here. And then I'm breaking the damn streak. Psych. We'll still be live every day. I'm just going to do something else. So let the arms chill for a little bit. I want to get back on track. I genuinely think the only thing that threw me off is that stream where we did 401 set. I didn't properly get the rest afterwards. And then we've been hammering it ever since. It's been thousands ever since. The body is feeling it a little bit. Tomorrow will be day 55 of me doing push-ups. If you divide the total number I've done since the beginning of September, that'll be 24,111 divided by 54. That's where we get that daily average of 446. Beast mode, son. I'm might as well say 1,000 away. Well, we're 900 away from hitting 25,000. Once again, we did it before within 60 days. Tomorrow's going to be day 55. Kind of a little disappointed. I'm only shaving 5 days off of our previous record, but that's fine. All is well and only getting better. I want to get back to the track of doing thousands. Right now we're stuck in a rut. I can stay at a cruising point where we do a lot, but I got to keep it at a cruising point. There's two different demons where you do a shit ton in one set and then you do volume. I'm trying to focus on the volume. We got to get back to that point. All right, let's do this final set. I feel like doing them with diamonds. It's going to be 111 push-ups complete once again. Let's get it, baby. I'm going to end it here so I don't overdo it. Tomorrow is the final day, or you might as well say today. Final day of the work week. And finally chill a bit. Let's go, son. This month we've only done 8,000 push-ups. We're fucking at half speed here from what we did last month. I don't like that. We need to be improving. Let's go. We're gonna update the board once again. Moving at a tremendous pace. Let's go, people. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's go. We just hit 10 likes too. Love to see that. good, people. That is just another one done. You already know if you're sub. We're live every single day. This is day 206. If we're laying bricks, that's fucking 206 bricks laid. 206 streams, the majority of which are an hour plus. We'll say there's 10 streams where we did a half an hour. That's 190 streams where at least 1 hour is put in. It's a lot of time, people. Multiple work weeks. I'm basically working a second job here. And that's the way I love it. I do this out of pure passion. And it pays off. Even if I wasn't even getting physically more fit. It's just the endorphins I feel. Pushing myself through the uncomfortableness. It's what I love. Alright. Enough yapping, people. Thank you all for watching. How long have we been live? This is a shorter one. 46 minutes. Alright, not too bad. We had 10 likes too. And we're up like 3 subs. Appreciate the love. Alright, I just start trying to work a little bit harder. It seems that when I stream at this time, anywhere from like midnight to 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd say, that's when we get our most viewers. That's also when everybody that I know in real life tends to be sleeping. He's in the trenches right now, putting in his research. But most people are sleeping that I know. So not a single one of these motherfuckers can say that they're the reason the channel blew up. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Alright. Heaven bless, all love. It's all positive energy here. But fuck you, I'm not going to let your positive energy bullshit manipulate me out of reality. Alright, let's get a grip. Thank you all for watching. All is well, and only getting better. Let's go. If you're not open-minded enough to realize you don't know all the fucking answers, I don't want to be around you. Alright. Too many people undermine my intelligence. I don't want to be around that energy. It's either you're going to fucking rise to the occasion or you're going to miss out. My energy is too sacred to waste. Let's go. Heaven bless, people. We're looking pretty damn good. I'm proud of myself. Fucking master shredder slim. Let's go. Look at day 1, then look at now. Day and night difference. Where my hug at? Right. Let's go. Thank you all for watching. It's just another day in building the Slim Empire. We're live every single day. So tune in. We'll be live tomorrow. Heaven bless. Alright, everybody. If you're watching, pay attention. If you've been asking for a sign, this is your sign. All is well, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and you have all the information you need to succeed. It is heaven blessed, not hell yes. It is peace in, not peace out. You can send peace out, but you got to keep your peace in. Positive vibes over everything. People will transmute your pain, sin, and regret into power, for there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Let revenge be in the Lord's hands, but no one to put the foot down. No one to put your foot down. Don't be a fool. Be a universal tool of love and light, a spiritual warrior. Most importantly, whatever you believe in is going to be what you receive. So choose to believe in being a good person. Choose to believe in the good things coming. Choose to believe in your dreams as if they're already true. Choose to believe in looking after others. Choose to believe in good morale. Send the energy out that you wish to receive. It's that simple. If you are the type of dumbass that's going to be mid-conversation, not really paying attention to what the other person is saying to you as you're scrolling your phone or whatever it is, then you're going to receive that same energy. And then you wonder why people don't take you serious. It's because you're not taking others serious. And if you don't take yourself serious, how can others take you serious? All right, let's get a grip here. Let's go. Choose to believe in the good things coming. Choose to believe in yourself. Ignore the mountain of clothes in the background. And have a good stream. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, Trixie, for joining in. Right at the end, 11 likes. We're wrapping this one up. Let's go. That's all I gotta say. Understand that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Everything that happened to you happened for a reason, and that was to get you where you are now. And you have everything you need to succeed now, so hold the faith. No longer overthink. Start to act, and you'll receive the answers to any questions you develop along the way, for you are divinely protected. All right, have a good night, everybody. Day/night. You're loved, acknowledged, and never alone. Peace.